1.18 brings wonderful new terrain, and as you can see, I found some right over here. And yeah, I have found 6 seeds with awesome 1.18 terrain, and I'm going to share all of those with you today. So, what's up guys, this is 64, and check out these seeds. Also, the way this is going to work is, as you can see, I've got some red wool. Wherever the red wool pillar is, that is going to indicate spawn. And I'm going to make sure that all of these 1.18 locations are really close to spawn. And as you can see in the top left, I've got show coordinates turned on. You can do that as well, and then you can just check my coordinates to know exactly in which direction and where each location is. In seed number 1, as you can see, it looks sort of like a normal seed. However, if I turn around, yes, look at that 1.18 mountain. It's absolutely awesome. Again, you can look at my coordinates to see where it is, as my render distance is turned up pretty high. And since that's the spawn point and that's the mountain, you probably will not be able to see it when you spawn in. However, if you just go in this direction, then you'll be able to find it. Anyway, right in front, there's this really cool passage tunnel-y thing you can fly through, or walk through, you know. And then, well, here it is. This mountain. It's huge. It's like this whole mountain back right over here. It looks awesome. This mountain goes up to about Y level 180. As you see, Y level 181. That is super high. But that isn't even the coolest thing about this mountain. The coolest thing is that, well, this mountain is completely hollow. As you can see, there's a crack. And when I go into this crack, just look at this cave. Doesn't this just look absolutely awesome? Wow, like seriously? Look, this dripstone, these huge pillars. Oh, wow. I've quickly given myself some night vision so you can see it all a bit better. So you'll enter from right up about there, and then this is the cave you can explore. As you can see, it has many exits, you know, places where you can exit and stuff like that. But look how deep down it goes. Like, it goes, wow. This cave is huge, and as you can see, it doesn't even end there. It goes on for super long, and like, this is underneath the entire mountain, and this is just so awesome. Wow, this is just crazy. If you look at these pillars as well, it looks absolutely insane. Now, as you could see, the coordinate was in the bottom left, but all the coordinates, descriptions, and timestamps for all the different seeds are in the description if you want to check those out. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the next seed. Seed number 2. Look at this. That's right, that's spawn right over there, and here you have an amplified savanna, but this isn't the coolest part of the seed. The coolest part of the seed, you'll see that in a second. Anyways, this happens to be my favorite biome in the entire game, because this is the lush green savanna, and the best part is it's amplified as well. I mean, just look at this. Pretty awesome, right? Well, heading back to spawn, you can see something even more awesome. Also, by the way, there's a village right over there in that direction. So, right next to spawn, which is that's like 50 to one maximum of 100 blocks next to spawn. Yeah, we have, like, this whole ground is hollow. Look at that. And I haven't given myself night vision just yet because I want you to experience the atmosphere that lies within this cave. It's awesome. This is another one of those huge caves, and it's one of those caves that just will pretty much never end. As you can see, this all goes all the way down to -8, and even lower as well. As you see over here, you can just continue flying for a bit, and wow, -37 already. Like that's -37 right next to spawn, -42 right next to spawn, and this is guaranteed to find you a whole bunch of diamonds for sure. And now you can take a quick look around the cave with night vision on. Of course, it looks much less impressive, and yeah, there is a mine shaft as well. The really cool thing is, it's one of the new 1.18 mine shafts, which has these logs holding it up, and also the chains there, which is awesome. Yeah, you can just look at the cave a bit with the night vision on. As you can see, it pretty much just goes on forever. This is gotta be the coolest cave out there. Wow. For seed number 3, you'll have to explore even less than for the other ones, because as you can see, you'll spawn in right next to a mountain. And yeah, this mountain is slightly less impressive than the other one, but it's like 10 blocks from spawn. It's awesome, and as you can see, it does continue on as well. You can fly slightly more in this direction. It is a bit more traveling, but then you'll have another whole mountain and a village as well, which is great. And then you can mix it in with some of this amplified terrain. Now, because these mountains are so high up, well, there need to be really steep drops down to if you want to hit water level. And just look at this cave, the way it is formed with all the stripstone, and then these two sort of areas that hold in water as well. It's just great, and it's a whole dripstone cave as well. So if you're a big dripstone fan, then you know you'll know where to go. And just look at that, and yeah, it continues on over here as well. It's a great cave. And there's another thing really close to spawn. It's also a dripstone cave. As you can see, like another 10 blocks from spawn right over here, there's another slightly smaller dripstone cave which you can fly through, and because it actually just has 2 entrances, or 1 entrance and 1 exit, or 2 exits, however you want to say it. So yeah, that's definitely really cool. Number 4 is slightly different than the other ones, but it's still worth mentioning nonetheless. As you can see, you'll spawn in right on top of a big jungle tree, and I know that you guys are very fond of jungle spawns, and here you actually spawn in the jungle edge bamboo forestish biome. You got a cove over here, and as you move a bit further away from the ocean, as you can see, the jungle really becomes amplified. And the really cool thing that I really love about this seed is the way that this river flows through. As you can see, it's like the jungle goes up really high on both sides, and you've got all these vines and bamboo growing over here. It's got really steep walls, and there's just this river that cuts through the entire area, and I really like that. I think it's really cool. And then right next to the jungle, which is a pretty rare biome, we've got another very rare biome, which is the Badlands biome. And the Badlands biome has been altered a lot to update for 1.18, and as you can see, you've got these really cool pillar things that just like pop out of the ground like that. As you can see, it sort of gets cut in half here, and then you've got a bit more of the biome, together with a broken nether portal. It's not completable, sadly. As you can see here, we've got some more spikes We've got an awesome desert landscape. That actually leads into a cave, not a super impressive one, but still a cave. And then right over here you actually have a coral reef. So this is a bunch of great biomes all next to each other. Um, and then of course right over there, pretty close to spawn, you've got a village. Um, and the really cool thing about the village is that it's sort of it's also in the Badlands biome, and I think that the desert village in the Badlands biome actually mixes really well because they do use terracotta to build some of the houses. And then over here, of course, you've got a bit of the caving. Nothing too special on the caves though, but that is not necessary to make this still a very, very cool seed. Seed number 5 is great too. You'll spawn over here in a forest, and then going over here a bit, as you can see, you can just check my coordinates in the top left. Look at this cave. Look at this dripstone. Seriously, that is crazy. You see those dripstone pillars, and okay, so these are actually solid dripstone. I didn't check that beforehand, but these are solid dripstone pillars right there. That is crazy. And of course, this isn't just a regular cave. Of course, it goes under this mountain as well. You've got the snowy mountain, you know, not too crazy. It does go up quite high, 150. That isn't very bad at all, but a really cool thing about this seed, which we haven't had in any of the other seeds this far, is you see this biome? I'm pretty sure you don't recognize it from anything. Well, yeah, that's because it's actually new in 1.18. New in 1.18 is this biome. It's really high. It's really far up. As you can see, we're at 125, Y125, 127 right now. And yeah, it's a really great biome. This is the Meadows biome. And if you're a big flower fan, well, I think I found your new home. Yeah, it's really cool. This is a huge Meadows biome. It's the biggest one I've seen this far, and I've been scouting through a lot of seeds, trying to find some seeds for you guys. And well, you know, scouting through a lot of seeds, that takes quite a lot of time. So it would be appreciated if you would leave a like and maybe also subscribe, as that would let me know that you have enjoyed this video, and you know, we might see more content like this in the future. Anyways, next to the meadow biome over here, you've got, you know, the regular village, and of course some more caves, because, you know, caves, 1.18, that's the entire update. And, wow, that's a very long birch tree with a beehive. That's a very, very tall birch tree. And last, but definitely not least, we have seed number 6. And I'm sort of deciding which place to see first, that one or that one. I'll save the cooler place for after. So we just have this like huge formation of amplified sort of birch forest, and it's really cool because this just pops out of the ground. Underneath here we have some water, and if we go under the water, you can see that there's actually an entire caving system under the water, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, with some dripstone again as well. I mean, we definitely have not had enough dripstone yet in this video. Anyways, right over there we have that. Then pretty close to spawn, we've got another cave, and this is sort of similar to the ones you've seen before. However, this cave contains arguably the coolest mine shaft you will ever see in Minecraft in your entire life. Just look at this. You see this mine shaft? This looks like a regular mine shaft that you go in here or in here, but the way that it just goes through this cave and this whole area, like with these chains and these logs right next to the dripstone, and Like, honestly, how big do you think this cave is? And we even got a chest market over here with a notch apple in it as well. And since Minecraft Bedrock 1.17.31, all the loot is actually the same. So if you visit this place, there will be a notch apple in here for you as well. Then this is just, I'm really running out of words for this. I feel like I've said cool, awesome, epic, and insane so many times. I'm just running out of vocabulary to use. But I'm pretty sure you get the point. Just look at this. This cave is so spacious. Now, what I would do if I would turn this cave into my base is I would pretty much not mine a single block. I would make the cave my base and not make my base inside the cave, if you get what I mean. I would like keep all this natural formation and just sort of live in it, you know, build bridges from one pillar to the other, spiral staircases, yep, so that we can exit it over here again. Honestly, that caving system is insane, and you know, if you want to see more seeds, make sure to let me know down in the comment section, and then I definitely will make more videos like this. Anyways, you know, that's it for this one. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye!